Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another H-Powers 3 replay. So on the right side as the green Hasua, we have Lew3890. So on the left side as the blue Iroquois, we have LopsidedFluff. We got green's Explorer pushing forward. It's called the Emir or the Raz. I always forget which one's which between the Ethiopians and the Hasua. But he is going to charge straight into the center of the map, maybe trying to defeat these unbearable bears who, guarding their porcupine quills, they probably got stuck in their own face and some odd reason kept. No deck selected just yet. No deck selected just yet. I hear a what's called granary. And the beaver pelts that you can skin for 35 gold is still alive. And looks like the local dog was now fighting. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And he will go ahead and steal these dogs' pile of cottonwood trees. He's stealing this bunch of sticks. Worth 75 wood. Looks like the explorer name is Scar. I don't think this one's, I think it's randomly generated name. That does not look like a user-generated name. Does this guy have a scar on his face? No, that's definitely face paint. Don't see any scar there. One bear does go down. Green may try to push forward. Oh, I think he is going to try to steal this treasure there. Bringing a shipment of villagers. Let's see, let's take a little sec. 1v1 water, so he's eyeing for some fishies. Villagers, Pukala Code, Woodcoin, Bolani Archers, Raiders, Photo Tactics. Looks like blue or green's trying to put some damage onto blue's explorer. Green's trying to steal this treasure. It's 135 experience, so that would give him a decent amount of weight to a shipment. Blue is taking some damage there, and looks like green will pick it up first. Yep, green does steal it. Let's see, where was I? Raiders, Photo Tactics, Hand Cavalry Damage, Palace of Armenia, Herots, Spice Trade, Battle Canoes. So these guys can also train units, so that's one that can, not like Caravels, can also collect up resources. That one's a trainer. Jukunawa, Influence, Javelin Riders, blah. Flani Archers, more Flani Archers, Lipid Knights, Counter Cavalry Tactics, Flani Archer Combat, Recruit Zevik, a powerful, agile mercenary warship that fires faster at close range. Wandu, Lipid Knights, Droby Parade, and more Zeviks. Let's see, Guandu. Gives a Flani town of sends 9 Flani Archers and 5 Lipid Knights, so it's just a mixed army. His opponent is going for the Messenger. He's going for the Songhai, which will, let's see, age 2. Villagers, Rum Distillery, 5 villagers, all resources, Annas, Tomahawks, Warrior Hut Combat, Warrior Hut hit points, Conservative Tactics, Cunning Horsemen, The New Ways, all resources, Forest Prowlers, Warrior Hut Combat, Musket Riders, Cunning Horsemen, Cavalry hit points, Cavalry damage, Siege Combat, Renegade French, North American Trade, all resources, Infinite, Light Cannon, Renegade French. Looks like I got also a shipment of villagers coming on in. Still going for Songhai. And blue is going for some fishing boats. But the Hasua, if he scouts out the dock and scouts out the fishing canoes, he probably should immediately go for the battle canoes for shipping to start getting naval supremacy, and then he could set them patrol, move along the coastline, and then collect up his own fishies. Blue is eyeing for a proxy war hut. Immediately going for the Palace of Armenia. You can always go for the kill the fishing boats later. After all, killing 3 fishing boats right now is nothing too significant. He's not currently eyeing any more fishing boats. He's not going for the Tomahawk group there, so it does have now 5 quickly spawned Tomahawks. His opponent can, of course, go with the Songhai raid, which will be countered by the Tomahawks, so it's not a great idea. Also meaning it will give him 300 tokens in a form of bags to collect on up, not directly deposit on in. University is taking a bit of damage there. There's the Palace Builder. Does go get that build. He's going to try to retaliate against it. The Town Center is firing away. Does take out one Tomahawk there. More Tomahawks not being blown on out. There's a war camp there going for some Fulani archers. Gym available. Are good idea to go for Fulani archers. Castle's now built. Does offer 30 damage. Raiders quickly deploy them out just to give the castle some buying time. Engaging Tomahawks like this is not great, but maybe necessary. Does save his castle there. Going for Fulani archers now. More horsemen looks like just got shipped on in. Castle not being repaired at the moment. Another house built. Going for more Tomahawks there, so Fulani archers is still a good idea. Javeliners there. Fulani archers still kind of ship on in. If necessary, he could try selling some cattle early to get a nice little resource bump. There's the Fulani archers. The castle is taking more beating. All he needs to do is just stay alive for long enough. He does have the Canyon Horsemen to counter the Fulani archers at the moment. Taking some damage there. The damage is not too terribly great from castle. Maybe fire cannon, but it only represents the 1 AoE and 30 damage, so the same damage as, say, the War Hut, just 1 plus 1 AoE. All the multipliers seem to be the same as well. Actually, no, it does do a little bit bonus more damage versus shock. Not like that really matters all too much. Plus 20% damage versus shock for a single attack. Yeah, not that important. Now we do have the shipment of battle canoes being pulled out of the field, which will easily hard to counter those fishing boats. I mentioned beforehand it may be a good idea, but maybe not. It's just 3 fishing boats at the moment. It's spending our shipment on killing 3 fishing boats. I don't know if that's adequate enough. He has 20 villagers at the moment. Does not. He's a little bit behind. One has 30. Of course, he had the ×5 shipment as opposed to his own just no ×5 shipment of villagers. Taking out these unbearable bears. The war chief will be brought on up relatively soon. John Fires, of course, is a light cavalry, good against the Canyon Horsemen. Oh, that's the battle canoe I'm hearing. I don't know why. I was thinking I was trying to hear a cannon shot, but he immediately goes to the dock there so these fishing boats don't get garrisoned inside. Oh, those battle canoes are much larger than I would imagine for an H2 unit. The castle has been repaired, so he can just let the Fulani archers fire away. They do have 17 range, they have good multipliers, and a good attack speed as well. Raiders trying to charge away 4, but the Raiders are not good in this situation, though there's actually a good number of archers now. Another round of Raiders won out. Does focus down some of the lone Tomahawks, which actually is a good starting point for them to engage with. Tomahawks now engaging the Raiders. Javelin Riders push right forward. They need to make sure they focus on the horsemen so those Fulani archers can do good work. And also blue does get force on the back. Green, while defensive, is not in a bad position at the moment. More Tomahawks being queued on up, hunting doggos, and a shipment of archers. The Iroquois is really on progression. I think he just canceled his shipment of archers, going for all resources now. And it looks like there's still one fishing canoe up there trying to hunt him down. Clearly, he can't see this because the curvature of the earth is obscuring the view of the fishing boat, right? Not like it's a big open sea that's flat. Curves. You may hear my drink open up. My apologies. Another round of tomahawks being pulled on the field. Looks like he did find the fishing canoe. Now it's fishing from under the sea. Another round of tomahawks there. Probably a good idea to put these guys on a patrol move, though it says they can build units. It could build units. Oh, so they can fish. That's good to know. It says it's a powerful, agile warship that can also train units. Type fishing boat. So these guys can fish like caravels. So they combine two of the European types, so they both collect and fish. That's actually good to know. I thought they were just only meant for war, but apparently not. I really don't know much of the water meta on this game, honestly. I think water is more or less an afterthought for most of the Age of Empires game. I think they do water combat the best in Age of Empires 4, believe it or not. Though, granted, I have not played Age of Empires 1. The Raiders are getting hit. He does load up the Raiders, and he could just drop them off over here. And he will go ahead and start raiding the villagers. Very nice. They don't do any bonus versus villagers, but 22 damage is not bad. Got a couple good hits there. Falling back. The horsemen are at full health. These raiders not so much. The battle canoe can, of course, provide some fire support for his raiders. And this is a good job. Even though it's not current collect at the moment, the fact that he's able to keep his opponent defensive is always a good thing. It means you can go ahead and collect up resources, start focusing on economy. Though you still have to build a bit of military. He does have a decent sized military at the moment. The Iroquois right now have an army of 47. His opponent has an army of 49. Similar numbers. Though he does have some Gearats here. They can toot their horns and heal up his units. So his units can be healed up. Such as Raider. Wait, can Raiders be healed up? I'm assuming they can. Even though they are... Some are deployed by Big Button, yet they're healing up right now. Just have to take some time. I really don't know. I know militia can't be healed up, and I don't know why I thought the Raiders couldn't. Maybe because of the Big Button. Raiders roll. Okay, that's a bad reference. Some of these villagers are not getting hit there. He's going to stand and fight. Villagers do have good punching capability. He does lose a villager, however. Both of the raiders do go down, but the count of villagers not bad. As before, has Army 48 versus Army 56, so got a nice build up from both sides. While the archers do get a volley and send a volley. Gearats tooting the horns now. The Emir is taking quite a bit of fire there. It's actually good for Green. It means he's absorbing a lot of damage. The Blues Explorer is getting stunned by the Gearats. Castle providing some fire support. He's helping. Javelin Riders and Raiders take out the Kanya Horsemen. Tomahawks game 2 did it very quite nicely. Blondie Archer's still doing quite well. Nice and protected. The Anna Archer's still doing quite well. Wait, does the Gearats affect AoE? Look like an AoE there. I thought they were a single target, but noise damage to siege, but looked like they were doing AoE effect. Or it could just be their rate of fire is high enough that it can affect multiple targets. Got now a shipment of Anna Archers there. Very nice. Number of Javelin Raiders, which the Anna Archers will be just fine. Anna Archers also a little bit unique. They only cost food, so they actually make them very cheap. Blondie Archers still doing quite well in the back line. Anna Archers have 13 damage, 16 range. Blondie Archers have 9 damage, 17 range. Less multipliers as well. So, on paper, it looks like the Anna Archers are significantly better than the Fulani Archers. They also have better heavy multipliers. Looks like they're simply getting overrun, and looks like Blue does back of the game. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and have... Oh, looks like there's a bit of raid there. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.